Have you ever heard of being a prisoner of your own identity? I did. I asked myself this question: am I a prisoner of my identity? This is going to be a thought-provoking video, ladies and gentlemen. I think that many of us have no clue of who they truly are. The thing is that the identity most of us believe we have has been taught to us from when we were very young. I'm talking about being shaped, conditioned through the years into a certain identity. I see an identity as a collection of attributes that defines how we see ourselves, which is based on a number of things. Examples are our culture, nationality, religion, friends and family, political preferences, and the class of society we live in. And the more I advance through life, the more I walk on a path less traveled by others. The further I get on that path, the more I feel disconnected with these attributes I just mentioned. I simply don't want those things to define me. I am a unique human being, 100% authentic, just like you. I don't want to be a prisoner of my identity anymore. So in this video, I'm going to share with you what's helping me along my journey. Because I think we all arrive at some point in our lives that we want to know who we truly are. During that process, we are likely to search for certain individuals, groups, religions, or philosophies to relate ourselves with. This means that we are seeking for the source of our identity not within ourselves, but outside of ourselves. Don't you think we should seek internally instead? We tend to search for it everywhere besides inside ourselves, and the only thing we are actually doing is trying to find a label to put on ourselves. You know, sorry for the wind, but I think that finding a label equals looking for a persona to identify oneself with. And this is quite dangerous in my opinion. Let me explain why. A persona is an aspect of someone's character that is presented to or perceived by other people. And in ancient Latin, the word persona meant mask. Because of looking externally for an identity to relate with, you start to play some kind of role in order to see if you're feeling comfortable with that identity / persona. This leads to you putting on a persona, which simply means wearing a mask. And if you do that for too long, you might forget who is the person behind the mask. In that case, you really have to think. Because you have become really a prisoner of your identity. You are trapped in the illusion of believing that you know who you truly are. This illusion becomes easier to believe in as social pressure is growing, especially these days. When you are sensitive for social pressure, it becomes really easy to enter that trap. And once entered, it can lead to attaching yourself to a label to be defined by. Why would you want something like that? I think it's important to stop trying to find a label to be defined by, and to start looking deeply within yourself to prevent becoming a prisoner of your identity. You know, it provides a great sense of freedom when you stop attaching a label to yourself, and it creates the space necessary to discover who you truly are. When we allow ourselves to be defined, limitations are lurking around the corner, and those limitations, they are ready to enter your mind, to separate you, creating limited belief systems which are holding you back from discovering who you truly are, your authentic self. The moment you put yourself into a specific category, you slowly become one with that category and will eventually only accept and believe the things that are supporting that category / belief system. This is where people stop learning. Okay people, make sure to like this video and to subscribe to my channel, and in the next video we will continue talking about this. Stay tuned. Peace.